Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again, and today we are going to be doing a little bit more building in Conan Exiles. We are going to be building an inn, and I think this inn is probably going to go pretty close to where that building is. Maybe here a little bit more. I don't know. I need to kind of do a little bit of adjustments, but I've got so much stuff over here that I'm kind of hesitant to put it over here, but we're gonna look around and kind of check it out. I haven't decided exactly where I'm going to put the inn yet, but I do want to go ahead and show you guys a program that I found that you can kind of pre-plan your builds in Conan Exiles. You can kind of pre-plan them out, get an idea of what you want. I think this program is really more based on Rust, but it works for Conan and is really exciting. So let's go ahead and check out that program. All right, here we are. This is a program called Fortify, and I will link to the Reddit post in the description down below. I found this program. I was looking at r/Conan builds, and it was something that people kind of suggested that was really, really good. So basically what you can do with this is you can build out like whatever you want to build and get a decent idea of it. So just like that. And then what's actually really like this part of it, that you can actually just kind of hold your mouse and it will kind of do one of those. So you can kind of, build your building out, and then we can even put in some doorways. I think that's number 4. Just kind of have to put those on the edge. Then we're going to switch back to number 1. And then kind of do that. If I hit number 3, I can go ahead and start putting in walls like so. And say I want this to be 3 high. Kind of get an idea there. And then I could even put these low walls in these different locations. And then some steps, just like so. And then I could even put in some like ceiling pieces if I wanted to as well. So this program it's fairly simple, but if you are planning like a really big build and you want to gather up all the materials before you do so, it's a free program. You can buy it on Steam for $2. Otherwise, it is a free program. But yeah, you can just kind of check that out and build out whatever you want to build and kind of plan it. Again, I think it's more for Rust, because if we press tab, we've got some things like some of these little things there. There's some sentries that you can put around. There's like shelving. I don't know. This is not made for Conan, but it is something that could definitely get you on your way for what you need. So you can also save builds. So I have made my Conan Exiles inn, which is right over here. This is somewhat of what we're going to be building today. I am not 100% yet, but this is going to be pretty close to what we're going to be doing. And what's really like my favorite part about this build in this program is this little button right down here in the lower right. It's called resource count. I can click that and it can tell me I need 35 foundations, I need 1 step, I need 64 triangle foundations, and 89 walls, 5 doorways, 4 low walls, 198 pieces total, which I've went and gathered up a good portion of it. Now the roofs in this are not always the best. They're pretty standard roofing, but it is something like you can get an idea of what you're going to need. I didn't bother with putting the roof on this. I figured I'll figure it out as I go. But yeah, this is something that I think is going to be really cool and really helpful for building out some new structures over in Conan. So again, links will be in the description down below if this is something that if you want to check out, you want to see how it works and whatnot, and plan out some of your own builds. Maybe a lot of people already know about this program. I did not. I had no idea this would even be helpful to me in Ark Survival Evolved when I was playing a lot of that. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump back to Conan. So we've got a couple of different spots that we can try and put this building. It's fairly large, but I do think the exact area that this whole building is sitting on is probably going to be the best spot. Now, that is a little bit of a bummer because I have all of this storage right here, just tons and tons and tons and tons of storage, but it shouldn't be that bad. We should be able to go ahead and move some stuff around, pick some stuff up, and kind of just place this almost on the water. Now, I could have it face in, have it face into the island a little bit, or I could have it face out, or maybe I could just have like a back deck. That might not be too bad, putting a little just a back deck on it and something like that. But so I've got a little bit of clearing out and maneuvering to do, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start that, and probably just build some more cupboards to move all of this storage into another location. Alright, so that took a good bit of time to clear all of that out, but we finally got it finally got it taken care of. But yeah, I think this spot right here is a really good spot for a bridge that can go across. So I think we're going to try and shift the building over to here a little bit more. I'm trying to remember that whole snap thing, but I'm trying to decide where I want to put this. I want it above the grass textures, so that way we don't have to deal with those. And then we're gonna go, that's 3, 4, 5, and then I think I'm gonna go 2 more over this way, 6, 7, and then we're gonna go off on this side. And I don't understand why sometimes it won't snap to that side at all, which is really strange. Like, why will it only snap to the right? This is just, what is going on? This is crazy. Come on, snap over here. All right, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna grab, sometimes when I run into that issue, if I grab another piece and place it down, I can like reset whatever I am moving. So let's move all of that back. Let's just go ahead and move 50 of it back and just keep 14 or so. Or maybe sometimes if I walk away long enough. Nope, see, it still doesn't want to. But I do know that we're going to have those pieces on either end. So we'll go for that. And look, now all of a sudden it wants to snap. So we are going to do a 7 by 5. Okay. Let's try really hard not to misplace any of these, because I'm going to lose it. I made exactly what I needed. I just oh, that's how it goes, right? Let's not misplace any of these. Well, at least I've only misplaced one so far. Could be much worse. So let's go ahead and dismantle that. I'm going to run over here real quick and just grab a couple of the pieces that I have laying around. Just like so. Make one of those to put back. Yeah, this is going to be a good size. Now, there is a little bit of the grass sticking through, which is not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Not entirely happy about it, but I guess it'll be just fine. So let's go ahead and place those. And then we're going to do basically a 2x. And we'll go over here. We'll grab some more. I think they're in here. Where are they? There they are. Did they not? Oh, yeah. They did go in our inventory. They just didn't go where they belonged. Okay. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Like so. That'll be that side. And these, you don't have to worry about which way you're placing them, because they don't, I mean, they do have a little bit of a pattern to them. It's just not that crazy. And then here in the back side, I love the wet texture. Like the fact that stuff looks wet is just great. I love that. So we can do a little bit more. I just wanted to check to make sure all of these could be placed here. Just like so. Alright, and then we'll have our front, which we've got is 7, so 3, that should be that. Just like so. Voila, that is the foundation. Alright, so now we got some walls and stuff to place down, which I've made a good amount. Let's go ahead and grab some. We can do some doors, we can do some walls, and we can do some windows. I think I'm going to just hold off on the rest of that for the time being. But we'll get back over here. I love the fact that you can roll. Like, why did I ever wear heavy armor before? The fact that you can roll is just too good. Too good to not, or too good to pass up. So outer face, I want the outer face to face me. So we'll have that. And then we're going to have some side rooms over here. And then we're going to do another side room over here. Yeah, the outer face on this part can be on the inside. And then we're going to do outer face there. And an outer face there. Alright. Actually, you know what? I was gonna turn this area into like a back room, like a cooking area, but I'm gonna use like the big cooking thing, so there's not really a need for that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this piece over here into like a porch. You know what I mean? Like a little back porch that's off and you can look over on the water. I think that'll actually look really good. And I think I'll like that just a little bit more. So we got the outer face there. Let's go ahead and do that one. Yeah, I'll do all windows across there. And then let's go ahead and do some of these bits. Okay. And we are looking pretty good. So I'm going to get the rest of this, just the walls placed. And I will bring you guys back once we get a little bit more progress. Alright, so I finished up the main portion of the building. And it's looking okay. I think I might change the roof up a little bit more. I'm not entirely happy with the way the roof looks at the moment. I couldn't figure out how to get the roof to go over to those other edges, but then I was messing with this little piece right here, and I think I figured out a way. It's just going to be a matter of getting up there and redoing it. But I thought I can't actually place this piece right here without some sort of structure right there. So I figured that it might just be a good look to have this little awning here come up from either side. I thought that would just be pretty decent looking anyway. And so on the inside here, we've got a fairly big open room. And here is just one side room, and then we've got just another side room on this side. Looking good. Can't complain about it. I think I'm digging that opening. The more and more I kind of look at it, I really think that I like that opening. So we are going to start our process of decorating. But what I need is a few of those torches, which I'm not 100% sure where I put them, but I've got coal, so we'll grab some coal. There's also a what is it called? Did I even learn that feat? Let's see, furniture maker. Let's do decoration, wall lantern. That might actually be pretty good. Candler. I don't think the candler is what I want. This is what I want right here. These braziers or braziers. Let's see. That's the campfire, which we don't need. Is that going to be all in the... Yeah, it looks like it's all going to be in the artisan's work table. Let's see. Work table. Work. Work, 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 work. Work table. Did I not get to learn that? Artisan's work table. I bet you that's where it's going to be, isn't it? Let's see. Decoration. Artisan's work table. And I don't have enough points to do it. Oh, man. Oh, and I don't have one made because... that's so dumb of me. That's so dumb of me. I can't believe I did that. All right, I'm going to have to take a potion here, which I guess is not really the end of the world since I'm doing a lot of building right now. But I need to find our potions, or my yellow lotus potions. Take one and then start learning all my stuff again. Ugh. All right, so we've got a few things. I went ahead and placed the, the fireplace over there. That's something that I wanted to get in. And then let's go ahead and place that piece right up there. That'll be a good amount of light. Basically going to do this over these doors. Oh yeah, that's a ton of light in here. Awesome. All right, and then in the very middle of the room, I want to put a nice fire pit. Let's see. Kind of line it up right about there. I think that'll look good. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these small barrels just for aesthetic purposes. Actually, I do have some large barrels too for aesthetic purposes. Let's go ahead and just put one there. Put one on top, and then I'll put one over here. Got a little bit more there. We have a couple of round tables, which we can go ahead and set one there, and I'll set one there. All right, we got some different chairs. Some of these are just stools. Some of them are actual chairs. Yeah, just go ahead and place them kind of around like so. Yeah, just in kind of random assortments. And then this table right here just gets kind of the short stick with just some stools. I might come back and change these, but I think it looks pretty good for now. We've got some ale kegs. We've got... Let's go ahead and put these ale kegs somewhere. The tap is on this side. So let's... actually, I want to place this improved stove first. And then we'll just kind of go from there. So that is lined up fairly well, fairly straight. Go ahead and put that there. Then we can go ahead and put a couple of these ale kegs on either side. There's that one on that side. And that one on that side. All right. We got the fireball cauldron. We've got a couple of wooden benches. And I've got another table. So let's do the fireball cauldron over here in this corner. And I've got this. I don't know if this is really necessary in here for the time being. I don't really see a good spot for it. Then we've got a nice table that we can put there, along with a few extra long benches that we can put in. Whoa, calm down. Just like so. And like, oh, you know what? Actually, let's go ahead and pick this up. Pick this one up. And I kind of decided that I want to just put these almost around the fire pit. Yeah. Kind of like the idea of that. Like so. Then we've got one more of those, and we still need to decorate the rooms. Let's go ahead and see. How bright is it in here? It's actually not bad. If I make another one of these, I think I'd be fairly happy with that. And then on the other side, I think it is actually turning night, so it might be a pretty decent test of how it looks. But so we've got all of that. Yeah, this is actually looking really great in here. I think so, at least. And then I've got a couple of these standing torches that I can put kind of on the outside of the little bits there. And that'll just give you a fairly decent idea of how it should look. Torch, let's do one more. And then I'll put it over here on this side. Like so. Not enough contact with the ground. There it is. And then we've got this table. I could put this table kind of in here. And then we've got another barrel that I could kind of just put off over on this side. And that is looking pretty good. Looks like there's a sandstorm coming. So I'm digging this. I think I'm going to make a few more things. And then we'll be right back. All right, throw in a couple more of my thralls. Let's see, you are the cook. Where are you going to stand? You're going to stand on that side? You're not a Nordheimer, so you kind of look out of place. I'll be honest with you. You kind of look out of place. But the alchemist, we'll go ahead and put over here in this guy. You are a Nordheimer. You do look in place. So that'll be good. I probably am going to get a couple more cooks and whatnot. Is there interaction between this ale keg? No, not really. I probably want to get a couple more cooks. And then there's maybe a couple other things that I'd want to get. But I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up there, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. I'm having a lot of fun building in this game, and I really am. It's just a ton of fun and a blast. I think that I am going to probably try and redo this roof, maybe before the next video, maybe not. And I will see you guys in the next one. Smack that like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.